Hello and welcome to the 5th episode of Fleshchild, and to the 3rd dream in the series of Fleshchild. So we're walking through the dream world, and you'll notice that this door, which led to the first dream area, is still open, yet in the alleyway a bit back we couldn't reach the second dream world. And now we are... I will come back to this, I'm not just info dumping. And now we're currently in the 3rd dream world, which is looking very Humaniki-esque again. And also slightly Greek. Like if you see some of these murals, this looks, I guess, also inspired by Egyptian art. But yeah, it looks very like a lot of classical art. But what I'm looking for is a small pantheon. Yes, there it is. At least I think that's the name. I'm not entirely certain. But yeah, if we walk past these columns, we find a Satyr. And so we gain the, it's this button, we gain the mutation Satyr, which finally allows us to run around, which is very good. So now we have a bit of speed behind us. That's not what I meant to do. But yeah, for the month of October, I thought that finally finishing up Fleshchild would be a good thing to do. Because October, the month of spooky, etc. Here's some spatters of blood. And I will upload a few creepy Flash game Halloween-inspired videos. You'll also notice we are back in the first section of the first dream world, but there are automatons everywhere. So yeah, as your humanity grows in this game, as you gather more and more human body parts and slowly become more human, your dreams will be more occupied, like there's more stuff going on, and it will all be more connected. And if I go back here, this is where I first picked up the automaton effect. So presumably, had I not done that, I could have gone back to that part of the dream world at a later stage and collected after all. So I really like that, and I hope that the two different dream worlds we visited, the first and third, and the second one, will also get connected eventually. I really hope that that is the case, but I don't know, and you'll see why soon enough. But yeah, let's go to the hospital again. And this area too has a lot more inhabitants. There are guys just walking around. Yeah, and there's a guy sitting over here, and I'm going the wrong way. There we go. This guy is still jittering all over the place, of course. That's kind of what he does. And if we go up to the north, because the effect, there is another effect we can gather in this dream world, and it's the mutilation effect. This guy's having a giggle. Oh, I'm supposed to go this way. Where is my mind today? Yeah, so we go this way. Yeah, and you'd think that the mutilation effect would be gathered here. I thought so for quite a long time, but no, that's not true, and I will show you where you can collect it a bit later. And yeah, in these rooms up to the north, there are some guys sitting around, but nothing really worth pointing out, and especially visiting. This, however, is quite nice. Just a whole room filled with glass jars, some with this presumably formaldehyde, though I don't think formaldehyde is green. I don't know, I'm not a biologist or chemist. Yeah, and this is of course where the brain you stole had been sitting for quite a while. And I think... I'm trying to think back to the first episode. Would the room have looked like this from the perspective of the brain? I think not. But still, it's a nice touch that it's in there. If we quickly run to the right here, we will loop around, because I keep forgetting which direction you can. I cannot warp around in. Yeah, we need to go down. I hope I have the door to the exit. No, I don't. So far, everything's gone wrong in this video. At least I haven't been stumbling over my words like I usually do, so that's a thing. But yeah, the exit is here. And if you remember, in the first episode, when we were in this part of the dream, we started walking to the right, and eventually we exited the dream. However, the dreams are not only more connected and there's more stuff going on, they're a bit broader, bigger. you can walk around more. Areas that would normally teleport you back to the waking world now don't, as you can see from this forest. Yeah, and we go this way. And there is an old little hut. And here we can see a bloody fridge, and there is a door over here, but we don't want to go through there quite yet, because there is a door to the side over here with a bloody mattress. And really having a hard time seeing. There we go. And here we have a bathtub filled with, well, whatever it is, it's not good. And now we do have the mutilated effect. How do I exit again? Through there. If you have a screen with very good contrast and brightness, you probably think, like, doesn't this person have eyes? Well, I cannot change the contrast on my screen, which is really annoying, because I'm essentially walking around in a black room here. But yeah, now we have the mutilated effect. And yeah, as the name would suggest, our main character is now mutilated, and we can sort of puke blood. So that's not very nice, so let's turn into an automaton again, who has a little heart. Aww. But yeah, now I elect to walk to the right, and we go deeper into the woods, which turns into swampland, which is very nice. At least I think swampland is quite nice. But then again, I usually play a lot of black when I play Magic the Gathering. So of course I like swamps. And that is where the dream ends. And also where the video will end. And in fact, where the series will end. Because now he says this is the end of version 0.02. But feel free to snoop around. Sadly, we cannot reach the dream world anymore. We can walk around in the human world, but there's not anything to do anymore. In theory, you could try to hunt down the secret switch that opens this door with the debug room. But that's it. No more dreams and no more story adventure. And this is the end of the game as it currently exists in this state. I quite like this. The game has a lot of potential. Nice and Humaniki-esque, especially as you get further into the game, right? When you become your human and the dreams become more connected. And I think there's great potential when it comes to story as well, because as you collect more body parts, you become more human, and we've seen this happen in the series. Your fellow flesh parasites become more estranged with you. It is a game about growing up in a very sickly, macabre sense. Macabre sense. But yeah, this is where I'm going to end this YouTube series on Fleshchild version 0.02. If there is a new version, I might do a new series. We'll see what happens, I suppose. But if you have been, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.